So once you've made a copy of your classroom, you're going to see that in My Drive, you're going to have two file folders. One classroom folder is going to have an arrow on the bottom of it, and if you click into that, that's going to be all of your classrooms that you shared with your DOE account. If you go back to My Drive and you click into your other file folder that says classroom that does not have an arrow, that's going to be all the classrooms that you made a copy of. So we're going to click into the file folder of the classroom we just made a copy of test. And here are all the files contained in that classroom. And if you click on one of the files and you click on share, you're going to see that you are the owner, but it's still in your classroom. So in order to make a copy of this and put it into a separate folder so it's not only in your classroom, you just have to make a copy of it. So you're going to click on the first folder and press Shift and arrow across, and then right click, and you're going to say make a copy. It's going to make a copy of all of your files. Once your files are created, you need a place to put them. So you're going to create a new folder in your drive. I'm going to name the folder the same name of my classroom, which was copy of test. So I'm going to go to My Drive, New, Folder, and I'm going to call it A, copy test. You can call it ELA, math, whatever your classroom name is, just to keep it consistent so you don't get confused. Once you have a copy of test, you now need to move your files into this folder. So in order to do that, you're going to go back to your classroom. You're going to go back to the classroom that you would like to move your files out of, and you're going to click on the copies only, Shift, arrow across, and you're going to right click at the bottom here and you're going to say move to. I'm going to get out of classroom. I'm in My Drive now, and this is the folder I created, a copy of test. I'm going to click there and I'm going to say move here and move. Now, when I go back to My Drive and I go to the folder I created, a copy of test, all of my files are here. And the files are still owned by myself, but they're no longer shared with my Google Classroom. So they're my files. And if I go back to My Drive and I go back to my classroom, copy of test, which is the classroom, the files are still there for my classroom as well. So that is how you would change ownership of your Google Classrooms to your DOE account and actually transfer all your documents and make sure you have ownership in a separate file other than just your classroom. I hope this was helpful.